In 2023, Rachael Ray decided to leave her role on daytime TV to pursue other projects. While viewers were sad to see her go, the end of The Rachael Ray Show seemed like the beginning of a new chapter for the legendary TV chef. As of late, however, fans are becoming more and more worried about her. This rocky period began in 2020, when the home Ray shared with her husband, John Cusimano, burned down in a fire. Speaking about her loss, Ray said, 15 years of memories, 40 years of notebooks, drawings, thoughts, my life's work. That same year, Ray mourned the loss of her beloved pit bull, Isabu. She posted the devastating news on Instagram, writing, "Today, John Cusimano and I mourn the loss of a dog, a pit bull who taught us more about unconditional love, empathy, and understanding of one another than we could have ever imagined." Then a year later, tragedy struck yet again when Ray's New York City apartment flooded during Hurricane Ida. Ray later told People magazine that she had just finished her work on the apartment when the storm wiped it all out. She recalled, "Like literally every speaker in the ceiling, the fireplace, every seam in the wall, it was like the apartment just literally melted." In a 2024 interview with Appetito magazine, Ray admitted that these three events led to her infrequent public appearances after the fact. She explained, "Well, my dog died, and then my house burned down, but I went back to work immediately after the fire in borrowed underwear." Not joking. Though she stepped away from the spotlight, Ray kept busy as best she could. She told the magazine, "If you're not dead, you go to work." Ray kept up her TV appearances by hosting shows such as 2024 FYI series Rachael Ray in Tuscany. Around this time, though, one promotional video for her series caused her fans some concern. In the video, Ray told a wild story about nearly killing Tony Bennett.
The chair slid out from under him and he hit his head on my marble counter behind him.
Some viewers couldn't help but point out that Ray seemed to be slurring her words. They expressed their concern in the comment section, questioning if she was ill or even under the influence of alcohol. One viewer even wrote, "One corner of her mouth is much lower than the other. The nurse in me would have her go in to be checked for any side effect from a stroke or Bell's palsy." Ray herself went some way to addressing her fans' worries in the debut episode of her podcast, I'll Sleep When I'm Dead. While describing her love for physical work, such as carrying firewood, Ray confessed that she wasn't doing as much lately due to an injury.
I've had a couple of bad falls in the last couple of weeks, so I haven't been doing that.
Ray didn't outright confirm that her falls had caused her slurred words, though it could be an explanation if they were severe enough. Another time on her podcast, Ray made some curious and cryptic statements while speaking with actor Billy Crudup. Crudup had opened up about coming to terms with the cancellation of certain passion projects. In response, Ray told him,
"You have to learn to understand when things are sad and what everything means ultimately to your choices."
Ray rounded off the discussion by giving Crudup some life advice, pointing out that just because something feels bad doesn't necessarily mean that it is.
Things that happen to you that from the outside look sad, they also help you propel forward and understand other people.
Ray is likely alluding to her personal challenges after her house fire, apartment flood, and losing her dog, suggesting that those were major points of growth for her. However, there's a possibility that her alleged health problems also prompted the speech. For now, fans can only speculate, no matter how concerned they may be.